Hello friends, Jennifer Pearson here. Again, testing my deck of the month, the Ravenswand Oracle, in a spread. So this is what I call my Chinese System of Elements spread. And what we have in the middle is Earth, and that is what is steady or repeating during this period. And if I go to my notes on this deck and the cards, we have admitting errors and making amends, feeling guilty, accepting trials necessary for advancement. I think, I don't think feeling guilty is all that relevant, but certainly I think the admitting errors and making amends to me is like making adjustments. Accepting trials necessary for advancement to me is trying different technologies and things like that to see what works and just kind of taking one step at a time forward that way, which I will be doing. That will be a repeating thing. Trying something, resting, taking a look at whether it really works for me, and then, going on to the next step. So that makes some sense from what I know at the moment. The next one is what is fire at the top, and what is kind of what will flare up on occasion but disappear quickly. And here we have stepping away. What does stepping away? Seeing into the larger spirit of a thing, yeah, collective, project, or idea. So seeing into the larger spirit of a thing, a collective project, or idea. Step away from details to see inner truth and big picture. So that makes perfect sense with that, what I said about the first card. Trying something, as I said, then reflecting on how well it worked, and then trying the next thing. So kind of it fits in there kind of with making adjustments, reflection and then adjustments. Then the water is the bottom card, and that is a resource, kind of a hidden resource to call upon. And here we have taking to heart. And where is taking to heart? There it is. Disregard the squawking and honking of others. Recognize when something said is just another person's noise coming to the surface. Ignore rudeness. Carry on. So I think this is the ability to kind of let water roll off my back, kind of a thing. So that is, to me, that's a hidden resource. It could also indicate that some of the noise or squawking, that I might receive some useful feedback. So maybe not to ignore all of it. What will grow or increase? And there we have sanctuary, which is interesting because this person is not alone in his sanctuary, and one of the things I want to create, I'm referring to as a retreat. So, yeah, like a spiritual retreat, online spiritual retreat center. So, let me see what it says about sanctuary. But this could also just be reiterating, thinking. Well, no, it says a place of identity and safety, treasured objects, and rejuvenating peace. That could be my home, and it could be the place that I'm hoping to create online, the space that I'm hoping to create online. It could be either one of those. I suspect it's referring to the place online because I don't think my house is growing. And I already spend an awful lot of time here. So the last one is what is becoming more solid. It's the metal. It'll be on the right-hand side. So what is becoming more solid, more consolidated, more firm, more structured, all of those things. And we have wild at heart. It says relying on your love of self in times of isolation, rejuvenating and affirming self-expression, and seeking the company of those who have the same worldview. And again, that could refer, in terms of giving structure to something like that, could refer to what I'm hoping to create online. So I feel like this set of cards, for one, I think it's accurate. I think it worked quite well for this particular spread. So that tells me, even though I have to rely on my notes, so I might experiment with some other spreads. Maybe I'll take out, and this struck me as homogeneous, you know, kind of all having to do with the same project. And even though I wasn't pulling cards, I wasn't shuffling with a specific project in mind, it seemed to have keyed in on a specific thing, that it's all making sense around that one thing. So it's, again, it's a little discouraging that I have to rely on notes, but I felt like what it gave me was quite accurate. But I might pull out my 365 tarot spreads and try it with something, how would you say, a little more out there, and see what comes up. I don't have too many other spreads that I use regularly, so I just want to see if it would, how it will read in a spread that's, like I said, a little, maybe has some different kinds of questions than I usually ask myself. All right, see you again soon. Bye-bye.